So again, Tom Serson, Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961 Oyster Cracker Man, Me and Taliban Experimentator Man, Blue Boy Boxes, Bitted Bat 4, GPS Paso Robo Rapist Night, Red Randy, Red Gordon, Harry 138, Ellery's, Charles T. Ellery, and his brother, Team Bitted a Fat, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Morgans, Doug King, Steve Jones. Like I said, Pickett Street, Jamaica Street. Since it's the group of you, Bernard and Perlita, that always, Freemans and Antillas and Quinwans that always engage and always screw it up when the military and the police and the firefighters and doctors and teachers of here or Colorado or Texas try to fix it, it means the group of you have a guilty conscience, Bernard E. Freeman. Hiding something, steal something multiple times in a row. So it means you're the ones that ruined it, Bernard, when you engage in war and sit there and lie. Karen, Fausta, Carney, Country, and Western, and Stan, and Joe. Every time. So we now know who are the ones who took it, who created nightmares, who ruined everybody's lives, who tortured the Puller girls, the Schwartz girls, the Eins girls, the Beswick girls, the Godfrey girls, the Kintier. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Because Bernardo the Faggot LaChance of the obsessed Carney Ghetto and Ellery's are the dumb shits of the earth. So like I said, Navy SEALs, fighter pilots, Navy, Coast Guard fighter pilots. See, they always ditch out, man. Aaron and the Freemans and the Bernardo Carney. So, you know, Navy SEALs, firefighters, doctors, teachers. There, Navy, Coast Guard. They now, for the 100-year anniversary, they caught Bernardo the Faggot LaChance, the All-American, Country and Western ghetto life, and Bernard sits there and thinks he's the supreme of ghetto, thinks he's the master of hump. See, Bernard, we can prove that you guys were sleeping around too, and Harry and all them. Cowboy, Country, and Western. See, Mr. Bernard, we nail you in your fag fest in Jonestown, Branch Davidians, Havens Gate. We can prove that you guys think it's so great and de-evolved everything because you thought humping was the way to do it, and really you were the dumbest mans to be humping. And then George Fowler, the 70s to 18. No, Bernard, Karen and Dave and all them stole it and ruined everybody's shit, and that's the cycle you guys live. So when that group of people always engage in war and have a guilty conscience, you know, like I said, they're the murderers and rapists and, you know, proven already once before. So, Coast Guard, Navy, firefighters, doctors, and teachers of San Diego in the United States, good job. And see, Bernardo the Faggot LaChance, if you want to be that famous Carney Boy Freeman, and Antillas and Quinwans and Ellery's, Robelnut, All-American, they get the charge of dumbass rapist Bernardo the Faggot LaChance and Karen and John Wiley and Elton and Doug, Perlita, dumb shit, for rape and torture and mutilation and running around with the Indian woman and the Episcopal Church man. And then they get to charge those cults for being problems in your wars, Bernard, and your lies. Because if you weren't a violent rapist and pedophile show-off, we wouldn't have to live in this fucking de-evolved space. It never belonged to you, Bernardo the Faggot LaChance. So you'll be paying everybody back, dumb fuck of the little ghetto and your Negroes forever, for propping up fake gods and lying and forcing marriages and the bit of the fat and abuse. So let the little famous faggot Carney and his team have it. And also you ladies and gentlemen of the Navy, Coast Guard, fighter pilots, police officers, firefighters, worked as a team, FBI, CIA, NSA, tech companies, you now have the ability to humiliate Bernardo the Faggot LaChance and Pickett Street, Jamaica Street, and the Carneys and Country and Western and Elton and Don and Riley and Harry and the Antillas for their illegal wars and their bullshit for ruining everybody's lives. So like I said, Carney and Renaissance Festival and Bernardo the Faggot LaChance, who tortured me, said I was an illegal, now says now he believes in my mom. Now we're not an illegal. So get it all recorded, ladies and gentlemen. You caught the dumb shit of the earth of Carney, and he has to pay everybody back and yap in his fake eye, his illegal black eyes all over the place. Now you get to fix it because Joe didn't even lead it, Bernard. Dumb fucks. They destroyed it. Have fun a bit of the fat and Ellery's and Bernardo the Faggot LaChance for being the dumbest fucks in the world because Joe, they proved that you murdered and slaughtered whole families and children in your prison fag story and screwed over the Israelis and the Russians and everybody other nations. See? Cowboy hillbilly hicked de-evolved. England, Spain, Israel, all that. The bit of bat for dumb fuck. Rapist Bridges Joe of the Fountain. Bernard, you're not a cool dude. You're just obsessed ghetto trying to screw everybody's wives and daughters running around the earth with a genetic disease with Doug.
Good luck, dude. Now they get to charge you, Bernard, and your shitty Colts for all the damage they created off the worst Carney, Barnum, and Bailey circus ever. And now they get to prove that you guys screwed Bailey over too. And pretty much everyone, Bernard. They're getting you prepared, Bernard, for your debut, like your war tribunal. Like I said, in the future, Bernard, when you get there and open your nasty stank mouth with a group of them, expect a gun in your face and them to blow your head off.